what happened in qualifying for the USA R1 Grand Prix. Okay, so this is gonna be a bit weird, making basically two videos today. One for this and one for the sprint. First of all, let's talk about the slight, the format that R1 themselves didn't even announce. But we have Friday, but we have qualifying. We have qualifying the same day as the sprint now. Before we have to have qualifying on Friday, and it changed to Saturday, which everybody likes. Although it makes Saturday a bit more hectic, I like it. It kind of happened back in 2022 and they changed it, but I'm glad I changed it back. Yeah, now let's talk about what happened. First thing that let's talk about Ford. First of all, Mon somehow got his first pole in R1, but Ford just had a pretty good weekend so far. It's been a good weekend. This has been probably the best weekend ever for Ford. With Manton in third as well. First, let's talk about, Q1. So that saw Stuart, Barry, Andrew, Donkey, and Edward and Mark K out. First of all, Q1 was pretty weird, not gonna lie, because, all the drivers took so long to come out that, they only came out at the start, and then everybody's rushing to do, another lap. But I'm not surprised by who got kicked out in Q1. Yeah. Of course, you expected a BMW in there. It's pretty weird for only one BMW to be in there. Yeah, that's pretty weird. Short, of course, being the slowest, being the rookie. While being a rookie, not the rookie. Donkey, I didn't expect him to do this bad. Andrew was definitely the surprise in this. Because he's in the start. I didn't expect that Sark would be out in Q1. Oh, let's just head to Q2. Eliminated in Q2, Kylie, Marcus, Jenica, Nigel, Alcon, and Logan. Kylie gets into Q2 for, I believe, the first time ever in her career, I believe. Marcus is in there, of course. What I'm surprised about is Jenica and Nigel. Nothing's wrong with being knocked out, but I didn't expect them to be, behind, like this. I expect them to be a bit further up, Alcon 14th, he's normally, out in Q2. Logan was almost into Q3, he got knocked out by, the skin of his teeth. It was a bit unlucky for him, because, he went in and didn't have a time to set another lap. So, he just had to, he had a mistake on his final flying lap, and he barely didn't have enough time to start the next lap. So he was into Q3, but he's basically a sitting duck. Because if everybody else got a faster time, he'd be out immediately. And he just had to hope that everybody didn't get a faster time. And of course, everybody got a faster time. Yeah. And let's just head to Q3. First of all, Jade's back into Q3. That was definitely surprising. I was even when Jade got into Q2, I was like, hello. Jade's into Q2? Whoa. Where'd this BMW pace come from so far? Honestly, qualifying has been pretty good for BMW. Hopefully, it'd be nice to see them get a point in the sprint today. Although, it's weird saying that sprint's today. But points are only given out for 10th place, so I don't think they're gonna get it. Their best chance is tomorrow. Of course, we have the normal Lego, Alex, Mark, Frank. We have Kyle in 7th, Roger in 6th. Okay, coming on to this, let's talk about Arston Sarston, eh? Their weekend, their qualifying was, what? What happened to Arston Sarston's pace? What happened to David, the master of, pole position and the master of qualifying? What happened? Arston Sarston are fit. Their two top drivers are 5th and 6th. What? David should not. That's not where they should be. They got beaten by a McLaren. Well, although McLaren is like a step below, but it's still weird. And they're like the quickest, maybe the second quickest car. I would say the quickest. They don't want to be down there in 5th and 6th, so it's pretty mad from them. George in 4th, which is crazy to see George be that high. I believe that's his best starting position ever. In 4th, I was just surprised when I was watching that George got 4th. That was so interesting. Manton came 3rd. Mario was on for pole, but you know. But Mon stole it. I'm still surprised that Mon got a pole position. I was expecting Manton to get one before Mon. And Mon didn't even look like he had paid for pole position. Like, he was down, I believe, like 5th or 6th. So I didn't. It's not like he had pace that all through that I expected a pole position from him. But he just kind of put the lap together and got it. And yeah, it's a sprint, and at this time, like, you know, a couple, like 45 minutes. But this grid is actually pretty interestingly, actually. It's pretty interesting to have like Ford at the front, 3rd fastest car at the front. That could definitely be interesting. Of course, the fight for 2nd in the Constructors' Championship between Ford and Jones. So far, Ford would have outscored Jones, so Mark got to try and get some points on the board. Although he's starting in 9th. Kind of wondering what George could do from 4th place, not gonna lie. Although he's probably, the best he can probably do is just, he's probably gonna end up, I don't think he's gonna finish 4th place, because don't forget, you still have, like, David and Roger below him. Jade, I don't know how Jade's gonna do. Jade might fall back a little bit since BMW really and truly is the slowest car on the grid. So, Jade may struggle in that lower down the field, but hopefully, like, best that BMW might want to do is scavenge a point. Since they literally have not gotten points since, like, the first race. And Jade has been the only one that scored points this season so far. So that's pretty crazy. Anyways, hopefully you guys, that's it for qualifying. Sprint race up next, 18 laps. And yeah, we'll see what happens. Potentially Mon could win the sprint race, I'm not sure. Although it is a short sprint, so he does have pretty good, you know, I'm not sure about the race though, but we have to see when, like, pit stops and stuff come into play. Anyways, yeah, that's it.